Hello, hello,
Hello, hello.
hello.
No, you gotta do it. You gotta do the Erica Badu song. Hello, hello, hey,
Hello, hello,
hello,
hello.
hello,
Okay.
hello, hello, hey,
Okay,
hello,
guys,
hello.
welcome back from the circus because that shit was absolutely wild.
Wait, I
Insane.
was in the circus. It didn't remind me of the circus.
Jason, you were in like a small part of the circus.
Girl, I was the circus.
Yeah, you still are. Okay. So getting back to the wedding special, guys, I wanted to hear what you guys would rate it, and definitely join us tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern for the full recap with Chrissy Balls and Ricky Cornish. But
I
for
can't
the
wait to see
after
what they have to
party,
think. I really can't.
well, I mean, I feel like so many people were disappointed.
I'm one of them. I'm so one of it because the anticipation for this wedding special that I thought was gonna be 3 parts condensed into literally another episode of The Real Housewives of New Jersey made me, like, cringe. It wasn't bad,
I
but
mean,
it didn't live up to the expectation of what was supposed to be.
look at these. Okay, so that was such a waste of an hour.
Oh, I agree
Three,
with you. Yeah.
7, 8 out of 10. That was the circus. Horrible, tacky wedding. 3,
Wait, where's
6.
Rachel? You mean, like, was Rachel supposed to be there?
Rachel Fuda.
Oh.
What did you
Listen,
think,
all I can
Raquel?
think about is fucking Raquel. I wish Raquel was there. That would've made a great episode.
Tacky and tasteless. Ooh,
Ooh,
okay, okay.
shit, Deborah, coming for the juggler. Alright.
Ja- Okay, Jason. So let's go through. Let's run through
Let's
this.
let's start with the pre-party, okay?
Okay.
Because there was, the
It's called
pre-party
the
I
reception.
the what?
Reception.
Yeah, I liked that. I actually
Yeah.
did. That was all about the family, it was small, it was
Intimate.
content,
I
intimate.
I felt like that was nice. You could tell Teresa said that Louis wanted a big wedding. That's exactly what
Yeah.
this is. First of all, when they said that the wedding was $500,000, I still to this day think that that is the biggest. I find weddings to be such a big waste of money. Like,
100%.
not if it's like like a $5,000 $10,000 wedding. That's like a really nice ceremony. I get
Sure, I
that.
mean, like, listen, any wedding is amazing, right? Just because we chose to go to the courthouse because we were engaged for 5.5 years and together for 10. It's different. Every wedding is amazing. I've been to some great weddings, ones that have cost 25,000, ones that have cost almost 200,000, and they've been
Melissa's cost like
amazing.
50.
Oh, yeah, and
Mhm.
I didn't go to that, you went to that.
No, that
But,
was fun.
damn, like, it was fine. I mean, I expected more, I think, but the pre-party was nice. The
Yeah, but do you think that the special was worth all the hype?
no,
Yeah.
100% not. Unfortunately, it just wasn't, and then when I think the biggest moment I waited to see was Chanel Anne.
Yeah.
I was like, "I
Yeah.
can't wait to see her, that's great," and then you just saw a whole bunch of names, and I think the names of the other housewives, like Kenya Moore, Ashley Darby, Dorinda Medley, Jill Zarin,
Pedro Park.
those were the things that made it bigger than it was, right?
Right.
Come on,
I mean,
really.
it was still a pretty big wedding, but I wasn't shocked. I saw on Twitter where some people were like, "Why do they keep bringing up Joe and Melissa? Like, why?" You guys have to remember this was like a day or two after filming the finale, or like the same week of filming the
Mm,
finale. It was that fresh
right.
that all of this happened. Even Jennifer Aiden walking in and trying to have a conversation with Teresa, which I thought her gift to her was so sweet,
Yeah,
but
very sweet.
when she goes in to have the conversation and she starts mentioning Joe and Melissa again, like her daughters flip their shit. Like they're pissed.
Yeah, just the way, I don't know, it was a little too much. This is where I feel like the daughters need to, like, sit back and just enjoy it for what it is. But, I mean, you have to remember, Joe is Teresa's only sibling, and we're all asking the same questions, you know?
Yeah.
We're all talking about the same thing. That's all we have to talk about, really. I mean,
Which I
I don't
wanted
know.
to I wanted to bring something up really quick because we're all talking about it and then we saw the explosive trailer, right?
Of what, the reunion?
Yeah, which you absolutely loved.
That I loved. This was a little, like, I mean,
Oh,
why did we do this?
hold on. Here we go. I wanted to play something for you really quick. Two things actually.
I'm waiting. I can't wait. I'm so excited, actually.
Andy Cohen confirms that producers are figuring out who will stay on The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Teresa or Melissa.
Or none.
No. Melissa or Teresa?
Well, we're figuring that out right now, but I plead the fifth. Where's my
Oh,
plead the
do
fifth? But
it!
by the way,
Shocking,
plead the
though.
fifth is 3 questions.
Well,
So I don't know why we're still in this game.
because
It's 3 words, girl.
Watch
Okay.
What Happens Live versus the Twats are very different things.
Okay.
So I thought that was interesting. And then there was one other thing that was brought up here.
Margaret was telling everyone that Teresa was going, maybe getting her own show. Teresa was going off the show with Louis. She was telling them all that she went to the higher ups, the executives. They came to her and they said, Teresa's going. Now, that's why I believe that Melissa and Joe felt comfortable with not going to the wedding, standing up for themselves. They pushed hard where they normally wouldn't because they need the paycheck. Okay. So that's why I think a lot of truths came out as far as the Gorgas, because they truly believed Margaret when she said, I spoke to the executives and they said, Teresa's going.
Huh. By the way, guys, that was David Yonteef behind the Velvet Rope, who you might have also just seen.
Ilya Wines
Randall's
sponsoring
Camp.
everyone nowadays, or what's going on?
Which also, what I was going to say is you might have seen him on Randall Scandal, but
Which
no,
was
I mean,
great.
Kim,
Actually, he was
Kim-
great on that.
Yeah, he was great on it. Kim D was also, I mean, she's always spilling tea. So what they're trying to say is Andy was saying right now production is trying to figure out how can Melissa and Teresa film around each other? Like, can they even film around each other, especially after that insane reunion trailer? And then now it's kind of like they put a button, like Cynthia Bailey, they put a button on Teresa's story with watching how her daughters were exploding and watching how everything kind of happened. I'm wondering if this is NBC and Peacock and Bravo's way of testing a spinoff for Teresa and Louis.
Well,
And if
it can't
was,
be. There's no way that can be a spinoff. I was bored after like 5 minutes.
yeah.
Like the whole wedding wasn't bad, right? And we love a good wedding, and I'm happy for Teresa and Louis as long as it lasts. It's gonna be great. But I feel like, oh wait, make me small. I'm not a person.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, thanks. Hey, there we are. Oh my god, I'm back. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. Okay.
You look so sexy in glasses, by the way.
Don't sit here and try to bark up my tree because you want a $500,000 circus of a wedding. Here we go.
I don't.
There you go.
We're already married, girl. We don't need a $500,000 wedding. We had a 500,000 cent wedding, like 500,000 pennies. It was great. Like literally, my bank is thanking me now. Yeah, no, there's no spinoff. There can't be a spinoff.
mean-
Like, why would you spin off that? Like, here's the thing. As much as I like Teresa and Louis is questionable at this point to me, just that's my opinion. Okay, like Tamara Judge said, that's my opinion. Louis is
That's my
questionable.
opinion.
And as much as no, everyone's uninteresting, right? The daughters aren't interesting. I like Gia every now and then when she has something to say and she causes trouble, sure. But I'm not interested to see that spinoff.
Yeah.
We're not trying to do, a Candy spinoff or Portia's Family Matters, like something that doesn't work. We don't need to do another one.
Like we
We
don't even
really
have
don't.
to test out another one.
No,
It's just not working.
not at all. I do have to say though, like it is sad hearing Teresa like having a hard time with her parents not being around. I can understand that completely, and I don't know. I really
You know
like what you said earlier. Jennifer Aiden's gift was
Really sweet.
amazing. I really liked how Jennifer took accountability. Not that she had to, okay? She didn't have to, but how she took accountability for the fact that she feels like she played a part in the Melissa rumor and apologized to Teresa. What did you think about that?
No, I thought that was great. I think that it was a great way to save face too.
Yeah.
Definitely a great way to save face.
I mean,
Max,
she
you
knows her
said-
future, girl.
I wouldn't mind for a 3-part wedding special, but no spinoff. Guys, I thought that this was going to be a multi-part wedding special. I thought it was supposed to be 3 parts.
It was every 10 minutes there was a commercial, so it was many parts.
Okay. But Jason was like literally 10 minutes into it. Like, what are we watching? I'm like, shut up.
This
Like,
could have been
let's-
though if we had more people from Jersey, like again, like I said, we're throwing in like housewives, like they're A-list celebrities, like Dorinda, Jill Zarin, like Ashley Darby, Kenya
I
Moore,
love a good
Cynthia
drunk
Bailey.
Dorinda too.
I love all of them. You know, I love Dorinda. She probably made the party. We don't know. But that's what they were trying to like do. And I was like, they're trying too hard. This is just very too much. It was trying too hard. And I got nothing out of it. It could have been another episode, you know,
Yeah.
where you could have this could have been the finale. And then we could have like played into the social media posts of Joe and Melissa and then gone into the reunion. We didn't need a whole special. There didn't need to be a special, you know, unless this is Bravo's way of saying, thank you so much for your service. Here's your special bye.
What do you think about that too, though? Like the Joe posting on the day of the wedding. How did you feel about that?
That's a low blow. I mean, listen, I'm not team anybody. I'm not team Teresa. I'm not team Melissa Joe or whatever, but I feel like they both do things to aggravate each other and the situation.
Right.
And that is one of them. Like, just stay off of it. You know, let her walk into Louis' bliss, or so she thinks, and we'll see.
Well, and it's so crazy because our two biggest reactions tonight were one, when everybody saw, like, everybody walked in and she's like, "Do you like it?" And then she was talking about her hair, and everybody's like,
not one person, Adam. Maybe not one person had. I mean, listen, what are you going to say? I do have to agree. No one else could pull that off besides Teresa.
Yeah.
No one else. And then Barbara, I might have to agree with you here. She said in the live chat, Chrissy Ball said that various housewives were paid to be there. I would have to be paid to be there. So I would absolutely assume that would be true. But I'm not sure.
I mean, listen, I think at the end of the day, there were moments, like, again, when everybody saw Teresa's hair and they were like kind of in shock, and I love that she wore it anyways. And then the other moment where everybody was in shock was when they were standing around and all of a sudden, here goes page 6, reality blurb, Joe bashing, and everybody's like, oh shit, Teresa can't see this. And Louis like, I'm gonna f this guy up, I'm gonna bury them if he posts one more fucking thing. And I was like,
The thing is like, here's the thing about Louis for me. Okay, because I've told you many, many times. Again, I'm not really invested into Jersey. There are things that I know a lot about, and there are things I don't. Jersey is one of them where I just like to like watch in the background. Like if I'm like folding my laundry, Jersey. If I'm not really interested in watching TV, I'll put on Jersey. So like I'm not as invested as like Vanderpump Rules, Beverly Hills, Miami, other things we talk about. That I'm very invested into those, and I love those. But
what's your point?
Louis rubs me the wrong way still. And I think if he wanted to play this in the right way, he would have been the more calm, patient person the entire season. But he does continue to want to go to battle with Joe and Melissa. Right. And it's just like, it's your wedding day. Like when we got married or when we got engaged, I wasn't thinking about anybody except us. You know, who cares what people say if you're that much in love?
Right. No, I get that. What did you think about Margaret, though, when, first of all...
Hold on. What did you think about Margaret? This is your after party, wanting to leave early. Was that dramatic? I love Margaret. Don't get me wrong, but like a little dramatic. It's like, oh, I feel bad. Then why did you go in the first place, right?
I think she said in hindsight she wishes that she wouldn't have left. But I think that in her mind, she thought, if I go and I support and I see the beautiful wedding, then I supported the wedding. I supported Louis and Teresa. And if I don't stay and party all night, that's partially me supporting Melissa and Joe. But then...
that doesn't make sense.
Of course. And then I see on Twitter, though, where people were like, or did you want to leave where you were at and then go drop off Jen Fessler and then go stop by Melissa and Joe's and
then talk about the wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you never know. Listen. I mean, she easily could have. Who knows? I mean, I would be like, girl, listen.
Girl, we have to. She changed her gown into a swimsuit, or because it was a pool party or something, right? I don't know.
Right.
What? And then like jumped in there and was like, girl, let me tell you about this. This was not cute. That hair was way too big.
But it was a pool party. But I felt like that was just a little bit dramatic. And I'm almost wondering, did producers ask you to have a moment? You know what I mean?
They had to. They had to. What that special was missing drama. Right? The drama with Louis complaining about social media posts, blah. Right. But Margaret being there and carrying on this. Yeah, carrying on the storyline of the whole being loyal and the whole Melissa thing. I feel like maybe Margaret was the person to just carry it on. This is what we needed to carry us, the glue to carry us into the reunion.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know?
I agree. And then especially by the way, guys, if anything out of this was exciting, it was the last part. Thank God they put the reunion trailer in there because that
Oh my
was
God.
something to watch.
That
That was
saved
amazing.
Yes. Like I cannot wait till next week. I can't wait to be sitting here next week talking to you about this instead of or that than this. I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, because you have Joe and Melissa going up against Teresa and Louis. You have Joe screaming at Louis saying he has two different personalities. You have Joe trying to get Dolores to bring up something work wise, like in the employment history arena of that with Louis, Frank and Louis, something must have went bad. And Joe's like, Frank, say it. Say it. Why are you protecting him? And Dolores is like, Joe, this stops, this ends now. So it's like, what are we protecting?
Yeah.
You
I
have
don't
Danielle
know.
who's like, I'm not shutting up.
No, Danielle has been the one. This is a newbie who has carried on through the season who I'm very interested in. Whether you like her or not, right? She has been very vocal and very opinionated and very oh, your mom's calling me. She must be excited to go on our trip. Sorry if you guys heard any beeps. No, she's been someone who's been kind of like the forefront of like drama and someone who has stepped in as like a main focus of Jersey this season.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that that Danielle has solidified her spot. And in the reunion, I was surprised I wasn't surprised to see Andy flipping his shit. This is just going to be crazy. I mean, the reunion's going to be crazy. I think that was the best part of this entire episode.
Can I ask? Wait, can I
What?
ask you and maybe the live chat too, if you guys want to chime in? Is Louis says, because Louis gets mad, and I saw some comments earlier in the live chat saying, like, who during their wedding checks social media, which I have to agree. Like, live in the moment. Like, have something that doesn't have to do with the show. Live in the moment. It just felt like Louis is very concentrated on like what people thought. You could see it in his eyes, like when his brother was speaking, when other people were talking, how people were feeling about things. You could see him checking everything out, and that creeps me out. I don't know why. You know, he just comes off very creepy. Maybe it's just his face. I'm not sure.
Well,
But
it's
when
kind of
Louis
like when
says,
he's looking at people getting nervous that they might say something that's not what he wants them to say.
yeah,
Like it's not in line with like this perfect image that he's trying to
yeah,
portray.
not in line with the story they're trying to tell. I get it. But
Right.
like Louis says he's gonna fucking bury them. How? When? What? How? I want to know details. Like you can't just say that. That's kind of the story of the season, and I'm really curious on what we're gonna see on the trailer when Louis speaks, because still, like I get you've been with Teresa for a few years, and I get that, but like you're still new to the family.
Yeah.
This isn't like a first marriage. This isn't like we're 20 something years old getting married and we feel comfortable with the family where we can say things and do things and sure, this is like you're older, you have kids, she has kids, there's a family dynamic already. Joe and Melissa have kids, their kids are cousins and friends and have relationships. Everyone has relationships, and here you come in. So I want to see what he has to say and what makes him think that he could say that he's going to fucking bury them.
Yeah. Hey. Well, there's going to be a lot coming up, so I guess let's get ready for it. And before we get ready for that, Jason, we have to kind of wrap this up and go get ready for Anchor Watch.
Do we? Not
Well, you
Anchor
do.
Watch. Oh, no, put me down. That
Tell
is a
us
very
about
nice.
Anchor
You
Watch.
know what? I love this photo of me. Can I look like that again, please? 352 in the room. There's 360 in the room. Hit that like button, guys. We're covering Anchor Watch tonight, of course, or covering Below Deck Sailing on Anchor Watch tonight. It will be a lot of fun. Come check us out at 11 p.m. It'll be so much fun on Up and Adam Channel 1. And also tomorrow, Adam, you're going live with Ricky Cornish and Chrissy Balls. I can't wait till you. Well, I take that back. what are you going to talk about tomorrow on your recap?
Oh, we'll talk about the
weddings.
reunion. We'll talk about some
I
behind
know you
the
guys are
scenes
going to
stuff.
break it down a little bit, but I feel sorry because I really don't know. I really
Oh my
thought
God, no, because
wedding
there's
special-
already other tea and shit that's come out that has nothing to do with the wedding that I was saving for tomorrow's recap.
Perfect. Oh, that's even more amazing because this wedding special I was literally waiting for so long with all the attendance of, again, the other, B-list housewives. I was expecting it to be bigger than this. And I just kind of felt like I was gypped again by Bravo. And I like Bravo, but
well, Jason's feelings have been shared. All right, guys, again, check us out or check Jason out on Anchor Watch. That is tonight, and that's going to be at 11 p.m. Eastern. And then after that, tomorrow we will be live at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then tomorrow night, we get the first part of the Vanderpump Rules reunion. So we will be doing an after party. And you guys know Jason's going to be making the cockies.
Oh my God, I have such a great cocktail for tomorrow night.
All right.
It's purple, it has vodka, and it's going to taste so nice.
Is it the PT thing? Madam Butterfly?
No, that's gin. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Max, thank you. Caroline Stanbury's wedding was so much better.
Yeah.
100%. And more expensive.
Well, bye, guys. Love you.
Bye, everyone.